Mining Weekly Online is talking to David Osborne, the Managing Director of Dassault Systems, and how it is now entering the mining space with a lot of unusual type technology that seems to be something that could advance mining.
Dassault Systèmes actually come out of the aviation sector. Back in the 80s, it spun off a software development company called Dassault Systèmes. And that company had some very innovative software that it used to actually develop aircraft and look at the process of manufacturing and simulating the design process of building aircrafts and later into the automotive sector itself. So really what Dassault is it's a massive R&D company. It's got a little over 4,500 people in R&D itself that develop very leading edge technology. Now what we're looking at doing is taking some of that technology into the mining sector and saying, can we improve the effectiveness and the cost and the operating of mines itself? So can we learn from other industries that are out there that have done lean mine, lean plant construction and bring it into mining?
Now we've just listened to a presentation from Dassault Systems in which they told us how they could cut the costs and improve the grade and output of a tailings dump, a diamond tailings dump in the Northern Cape.
What we're using there is we're using some of our 3D technology there, and we're looking at how is that mining dump, how is that dump comprised, what is it comprised of, and then we're using some smart algorithms to say, okay, how can we actually cost effectively remove the diamonds out of that operation in a way in which it's environmentally friendly as well as beneficial for the shareholders in the best way possible, with lots of graphics, lots of visualization. How's this thing going to look? What is it going to look like year by year by year, so that we've got a really good picture to tell a story to the shareholders, to the people on the mines themselves.
What other applications do you think there could be in the mining space?
And what we need to do is we need to actually take those different silos in a mine itself, in a mine operating environment. So look at mine planning, let's have a look at the geological modeling environment, let's have a look at plant, let's have a look and see how we do the distribution, whatever the product is, whether it's iron ore, manganese, whether it's diamonds, and how can we actually string this whole production, this value chain together and visualize and understand, if I make a change here, what is the effect of the change there? Common platform, common data center, and then be able to use niche applications in the different parts of that mining value chain to best get those cost efficiencies. So the next thing is to actually create a 3D virtualization of a mining environment itself and peel back the layers in different parts of those operations, dig down and say, well, what's going on here? What happens if I make a change? What effect does it have over here? Do I improve cost? Do I improve efficiencies?
What does all this cost?
It's all about what sort of value do we derive from this. Okay, so big picture, instead of just looking at things in isolation, what is the big picture? What's the big value proposition here? If we can run that mine efficiently, right from the start, right from the exploration, all the way to the evaluation, the estimation, all the way through to the planning, to the actual production, all the way to the mine closure. If we can link those all together, okay, there's a big value proposition to be had there if we can do that whole chain efficiently. And we base our value and our pricing around how much can we improve your operation over that life. We're talking to companies, Dassautt's across all 6 continents in the world, and we're using our R&D guys and our technical mining experts in each of those centers to talk with companies to see how we can improve their efficiencies.
That was David Osborne talking to Mining Weekly Online.